Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday, Stevie.
Hey, how are you today?
I'm good this morning. We are Ladies First. I'm Erica. This is Stevie. And again, we are Ladies First. So, Stevie.
Yes.
How was your day yesterday after you left here?
Oh, it was good. I stayed here quite a while. I went to the city council meeting with them last night, and then I went over to the Celebrate Recovery with the movement at the other building. So I was here quite a while.
So I missed the city council meeting. How was that? What happened?
It was super quick. It was like 20 minutes, but it was good to see the passion. I know one man was speaking about his neighborhood and how he just really wanted to have certain things done. And so he was, just to see a passion of somebody actually showing up, because a lot of people don't show up for that type of stuff. And so to see that happen, to see them listen, to see, of course, Joe Cobb, who was amazing, to really, speak back into that particular neighborhood. It was just, for me, it was great. It was uplifting in that regard.
Right. What I do like about him is that he definitely seems to really not just care, but want to do something about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I like that. And you need that. You need people that are going to be doers in that position.
Yes, you do.
Absolutely. So a lot with the news since yesterday. And I know we've been trying to stay away from politics for several reasons. However, there was a question that came across my feed yesterday that I have to ask everybody out there and you.
Okay.
So would you consider, after the meeting with Putin yesterday, would you consider the president that we have in office now to be a traitor?
What do y'all think, audience? I mean, he definitely has some double-mindedness going on.
Right.
And this whole situation, these whole year, this time that he's been in the office has really brought a lot to light. And so I'm channeling my daddy in my ear, because my dad had all over his social media, he was going in on Trump. He just, every day.
My dad too. So, and my dad is white, by the way.
Yeah.
But he's definitely not a Trump fan. And a lot of people aren't, no matter what you are. So
it's definitely, I just wish that he was somebody who, just would get with it, especially, and he's really with his own things. But I did, on a business lesson real quick, I did hear on something this morning, you got to shake it up, right? So you have to just disrupt. So that's what he's being. I think he's very disruptive, but I think it's very much for a purpose. I think he's thinking after this, right? The highest level in this whole country, and really a lot of parts of the world, the most esteemed position is to be the president of the United States.
Right.
Therefore, he knows he's a businessman. Therefore, he's leveraging this opportunity. If everybody is talking about him, whether good or bad, we're all putting his name in our mouths. Whether we're talking about it, when he leaves this office, people are going to know him in an even greater way.
Oh yeah. I'm disappointed about yesterday. If I wasn't disappointed before, I'm even more disappointed now that that's what we voted for. He's supposed to protect us and stand by us. He's supposed to have our back. He's not supposed to have another country's back.
Absolutely.
So that's how I took it.
That's what I think.
Yeah. So and one thing about him being in office, it sure has made racism start to feel like the 60s again.
It has.
It definitely has. I mean, I know, there's always been race issues in our country. That's a given. However, it is a lot more tolerable.
Yeah, it's a lot more prevalent, but leadership, everything rises and falls on leadership. So therefore, if your leader is saying whatever he's saying in any circumstance, not even in this one, but in any circumstance, if your leader is saying whatever he's saying or she, then you're going, it's a movement. Like this is, to me, it's he's not really even thinking about the country. Like what you just said, that is true. The president of the United States is supposed to have concern for the country.
Exactly.
This person has concern for the money. It's a money.
It's
all of this is money.
All of it.
It's not about you or me or any other citizen except for the one speeding his pocket.
And it's such a shame. It really is. I mean, and it's just unbelievable. But then, you have diehard Trump fans stick by him no matter what. So just like they have excuses for everything else, they have excuses for his behavior yesterday.
Absolutely.
We'll be right back, everybody.
Nadia Z Insurance Agency. You need insurance? Come see Nadia Z. You need life insurance? Come see Nadia Z. You need auto insurance? Come see Nadia Z. You need home insurance? Come see Nadia Z. You need commercial insurance? Come see Nadia Z. You need renters insurance? Come see Nadia Z. Entrepreneurs, we need that business insurance. Come see Nadia Z. You said you need it all? Come see Nadia Z. Nadia Z Insurance Agency. Online, on the World Wide Web at www.nadiaz.com. You can see her in person at 325 North Jefferson Street, right here in Roanoke, Virginia. Or, guess what? You can call her at 1-800-937-8371. Again, 1-800-937-8371. Nadia Z's got it.
Well, I matter because I'm always trying to find a way to help people, If I'm out volunteering for an organization, I'm always trying to help my friends out with something, trying to improve their life, improve my own life, I matter because I'm human, and who knows what I'm going to do in the future, so I might change something, we don't know our own fate, so I think I matter.
We're back.
Yes.
Well, you know what, Stevie, I could go on a rant about that all day. However, we're going to change up a little bit.
I definitely get it. I do.
So right here in Roanoke, I was reading, and I meant to bring this up yesterday, about what happened at my favorite ice cream place. Yeah.
That was something, right?
Yes.
And what happened was stabbing. Is that?
Yes. It seemed like it was a domestic issue.
Yes.
Right. A father, I believe, and a daughter. I think his daughter worked there or something like that.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot imagine.
I can't either. I can't
imagine. It is definitely. I think it was sent to us from Roanoke Times. Definitely. And I've never been in that spot, but I've heard you guys talk about it, and it's just, we were just talking about it the other day. But Lord,
they had a Blue Cow truck Saturday night at the street fair. Okay. So, at the end of the night, Joe and I went over there and got some ice cream.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is when you call in the PR team. Oh my God. But they did say it was when a few people, so it was closed, but you know how people finish up their stuff and everything.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
My.
Yeah.
My.
They weren't letting any other customers in. However, there were customers in there already.
Yeah.
And let's say hi to the people that are in the room. Hey, Karen Fry Cobb. She's saying yes, it was domestic. Yes, it was.
That's why you gotta be careful who you out here being domestic with.
Exactly.
Hey, friend. My friend Concita's in the building. What's up, girl?
Good morning.
And she's either watching from St. Lucia or Roanoke. I don't know where she is.
Okay.
Hey, Buffy, how are you?
Hey, Buff.
Hey, Victoria.
Good morning, Victoria.
And Danielle, how are you, girl? We love that book, Crying Out. That's
good morning,
awesome.
Danielle.
Yes. So.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And good morning, Netta.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Tommy Page.
Yes. And so, of course, we have our producer, Farmer, in the building. What's going on?
Always.
Yes. I love Danielle. She actually is one of our sponsors, and she's an amazing woman who's building a brand.
Okay.
So, yes, one of my PR powerhouses. Gotta shout her out.
Shout out to Danielle, definitely.
Yeah, so it's amazing. It is. My mind definitely thinks of all things in business now. Like, all of this is business.
Definitely. Whew, crazy world right now. So yesterday we were talking a little bit about how, you got your it factor, right? And it started by being at a job you hated.
Yeah.
You had to be at what you hated to get to what you love,
yes,
right?
Absolutely. For me, that definitely was the path, because I always tell people, I was the girl who went from kindergarten to grad school. So that was my whole, I was always in education. That was what I did. And so it was a point when I was like, okay, the next logical thing, what America teaches you, is to get a job.
Right.
And that's what I did. So the first job I ever had was an amazing one. It was, I worked for a nonprofit organization, and when they walked me in the room for my interview, she gave me the grant. And she said, Stevie, what would you do with this? I'm like, what? Like, what would I do with it? What does that mean? And that was at that time, like during that time, I was used to being told what to do. So that was the first time that I was ever like really asked what I would do with it. And I told her what I would do with the grant. And evidently that worked, because they hired me. So I was supposed to be there for 3 months. That ended up being 3 years. I worked with an incredible group of people, and I actually got to work from home. Okay. Which was awesome. I got to make my own schedule, and I got to create the program that was working. So I got to not only like work what I wanted to do, I got to make it. So it was whatever I wanted to do. And so it was working with a group of kids from predominantly Black, Hispanic schools. And so what happened was, like, now, all these years later, I'm still in touch with them, which is amazing. But it was crazy because that job, like I said, was supposed to be 3 months. It ended up being 3 years. And after that, I was like, okay, let me use my degree. I paid money, still paying money for this degree. Let me use the degree that I went to school for. And so I did, and I said, okay, I think corporate America, that's where the money is. Let me go where the money is. And that's what I was thinking. And so the first couple of weeks when I was in training, I loved it. I loved it. It was like per diem. I learned what that is. I learned how to, like, I stayed in the best hotels, ate the best food. I was living the life, and the company was paying for it. So that was a great thing. And then it actually happened that when I got into the position I would be in, I hated that place. Okay. That's the part of hate. Because I had never, my parents, like one of my cousins calls my parents black hippies. So I've never had a whooping. My parents didn't believe in that. I never, like, it was very open, so free. So most of my life I've been in freedom. That particular, like, I wasn't used to people telling me in such a, like, what to do, how to look, when to go to the bathroom. I wasn't used to that. And so what happened was that's what happened.
But wait a second, you never had a whipping.
No.
I gotta get back to that.
I was a good girl.
Did you ever get that look though?
My mama, I got looks, and I got, listen, okay, so I grew up only child. I did too. So my mama
whipped me if she had to.
She was, my mother, I wish she was in here today. She must be resting from my trip, but she never believed in the whole whipping thing. My mom would talk to me. The worst I ever had was, like, I had a Nintendo and that got taken away because my mom was like, "You're spending more time on this than your homework." So, but she didn't believe. Nah, my mama, like, and Jada Pinkett Smith didn't get whippings either, according to her. So I'm in good company. But yes, that's that part of the story. And so I'll continue a little bit when we come back. I think it's time for a break.
Yeah. We'll be right back, everybody.
Who is N. Wesley Pugsley Jr. and Associates CPA.
We are a full-service CPA firm with over 25 years experience in audit, tax, bookkeeping, payroll, including direct deposit, setting a 501c3 nonprofit status, preparing loan packages, and much more. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. When I started in public accounting in the early 1980s, there were no computers or fax machines. Everything was face-to-face meetings. With the advent of computers, the internet, and cloud-based software, we can communicate with any client from anywhere in the country. With our portal technology, which is similar to online banking, you just sign into our secure website, upload your tax documents, you scan to your C drive, and we prepare your return.
It appears times are changing.
I call this the year of enlightenment. Many Americans are seeing the advantages of supporting community-based businesses. We are here to serve you, not just because we're a community-based firm, but because we have the experience. We know we can serve your needs.
The Bradley Free Clinic provides free, compassionate, and high-quality medical, dental, pharmaceutical, and preventative health care services for Roanoke Valley residents who lack the resources necessary to maintain their health and productivity using volunteer healthcare professionals. Check them out on their website at bradleyfreeclinic.com.
Crying Out, Separation Anxiety and a Soldier's Child by Chardonnay. Aid your child in coping with separation anxiety with the help of one mother's personal experience with her own child crying out as he dealt with separation anxiety. The author, Chardonnay, has been immersed in the military her whole entire adult life. After growing up in their small town, she left to join the Army. It became her passport to the whole world. She spent 6.5 years in the military, and after her commitment, she's proud to call Virginia home. She's also a wife and the mother of the one who motivated this book. Get your copy today by going to www.cryingout1.com.
We're back.
My mama's in the room now. She could vouch for my no whippings. she listen. I was blessed, but
that is a blessing.
Yeah.
But Miss Karen, did you at least give her that look that I know we all got? That look that made you know you better stop it. You better stop it right now. Did she get that look though?
She was like, we had conversations.
Cause to me that look was more intimidating than the beating itself. You know, that look was like, gosh, let me get that together.
She still gives me some looks like, Stevie, listen, don't get too out of pocket. And I'm 39 and some change. But yeah, so being in that space, yeah, she is always my mama, always. Mm-hmm. But being in that space, just really, when I was told like, you can't do this, you can't do that, that just like was not good for me. Right. I dwelled, like my whole life is surrounded by freedom. Mm-hmm. And so in that regard, I stayed there a year. I met an incredible manager. Well, we had a few management changes. And to back it up, like I want to get to why I left. Right. And how I left. So I had an incredible manager. She knew that I hated that job. She knew it wasn't the right job for me. I still am connected to her. Shouts out to Angie. Mm-hmm. But my final straw, and this is gonna sound so like minuscule to a lot of people, but this is my story and where I'm coming from. Right. Your final straw was what? Yeah, it was the fact that I actually had put in for a vacation. Right. Mm-hmm. I put in for a vacation and got approved. Mm-hmm. It was me and my mom's birthday trip. Mm-hmm. You know, my mom is one of my best friends, so we went to Vegas. We were going to Vegas, so that was the thing. Management changed, and then they were like, you can't go. I said, I can't what? After I paid for this trip, that day I put in my 2-week notice. Wow. That was the last day. And of course, you know, the story goes on to say I got really stressed. I was stressed out in this job. I got really sick on this job. And so, you know, the advice that I have for somebody who's in that stuck place, because I felt stuck. Yeah, because a lot of people are in jobs that they absolutely hate. Absolutely. Yeah. I left that job when I was 31, right? me sitting at 39, having the wisdom that I have, having the fact that I had to build my business from ground up, like create. I tell people now, like my clients, do not just leave. Just don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that. I thank God that my story was that I did leave when I did, because who knows how sick I could have gotten. You know, I might not be here talking to you all, but if you can, hold on, because that job is your solid investor. It's not cheap to run a business.
No,
it's not, especially when you don't have a savings. You got to figure this out. So stay on that job as long as you can. Really. I mean, my mom has always, during the time I was sick, a lot of people don't know, my mom picked up a second job because I couldn't work. I couldn't do anything. So for her to pick up 2 jobs to really be able to help out, like, I give my mom hands down. And a lot of people don't have that relationship. I just am blessed to have that too. But yeah, it's not been an easy road. Like evictions, repossessions, all these things that I never thought I would be through. It was not easy. Like, I'm not sitting here as somebody, you know, there's a saying that says, thank God I don't look like what I've been through.
Exactly.
And that's truly it.
That's so true.
Anybody who's in that hate place, and I definitely pray for people in that place because I get it. Hold on as long as you can. Stack up your money. Begin investing. Invest. Figure out what it is that you want to do now. And that's why I say cultivating your it factor is truly the book I wish I would have had. I don't just say that for some marketing stuff. I say that because it's real. I wish I would have had that, because I would never have been in that job if that was not, if I thought about my it factor, had I known what that really meant. But, you know, that was my stepping stones to have all of this, whatever this is, wherever God has taken my life. But truly invest in your own greatest success while you have your job. Like, don't think of it like, oh my God, I hate this job. Oh my God, I hate Mondays. Oh my God. Don't think about it like that. Think about it as your silent investor. Get your coins up, get your business up, get your marketing where it needs to be, get your coaching up. This is all the things I wish I could have done. Right. Because I had to I was about to say a different word. I was really bootlegging. That's a good word. I was bootlegging my business for a lot of time until, because I didn't have money. I had to create some stuff. I had to get out here and make relationships and talk to people and shoot my shot. It just worked.
We'll be right back, everybody.
Have you ever asked yourself, how do I show up in the world? How do I leave my mark? How do I get up every day and be the best I can be? It all starts with a mindset. The mindset to keep pushing through all adversity, to wear the titles of confident, self-reliant, and eternally beautiful. It all starts from within. Think, feel, be, conceive.
I can be every woman. It's all in me. Yeah, I can be every woman with Brie and B, fashions and accessories.
But you say it how you hey, we're back. Look, hey.
What up? Listen. Still processing over here, trying to hold back the tears, trying to get my mind back. But yeah.
Because that's a deep subject.
It touches me because a lot of the brand that I've built, this is like all these books, it's me. It's really me inside of it. And so, you know.
And that's why you were a bestseller, because it is you. You know, you spoke from the heart. You spoke real stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
and that's why signature branding, me being the brand, is really important. But yeah, so So to kind of like move on a little bit from this, and this is a question that resonated with me, and it was about whether, like, where's your impact? Is your impact more on the people who see you, or is it on the people who you reach?
It's definitely more on the people that you reach. Because like Facebook, you know, people see you all the time on Facebook, right? So you can have views sometimes at 1,000. You can have views sometimes at 50. It kind of fluctuates because we're an everyday show, so it can go up and down. However, just because I may have 50 views one day doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing a show.
Absolutely.
Because we're here to reach somebody. And we may have reached, even if we only had 2 views, that's never happened, but say we did, right? We may have reached one of those 2. And that's what it's about.
It is.
You know, but for some people, it's about the popularity, you know, just being seen per se. It's not about reaching. Whereas I would much rather reach than be seen. You got me? So.
Well, I have 2 words for 2018. One is ascension and one is impact. And one of the questions I always ask people who listen to me speak on various platforms is, would you rather have, and this is a financial question,
right? Would
you rather have 1,000 people giving you no money, or one person giving you $1,000? That's and that's how I feel about it. Like, I believe in the whole quality versus quantity thing. I also believe, just like in an aircraft, right? When we go on flights,
right?
You listen. There are only certain seats for first class. There are only certain seats for coach. Coach outweighs first class, so everybody can't be. You can't reach everybody intimately.
Exactly.
And that's really, it's about relationship building. That's what my whole life is built on, building relationships with positive people. And so for me, and really looking at the fact that you only have a certain amount of weight to carry in your baggage, it's like, reaching somebody, you have to, that is where relationships are built.
Exactly.
Business is built on who you know, like, and trust. So a whole lot of people, listen, like even in this weekend at Georgia State, I was seen by a whole lot of people. The ones that touched me the most, the ones who I remember and who will fuel me, are the 2 people I had conversations with, like really had conversations with, who I knew I impacted their life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. To me, not to some people, it's not. It really depends. But to me, the impact is much more important. So thank you for impacting their lives. That's important. Absolutely. That's very important. So Stevie, as you always say, make it a great day, right? So we're going to make it a great day. Give us your final thoughts.
Absolutely. Y'all just be wise about whatever you're doing. Like, wisdom is the principal thing. Seek it first and don't make crazy. Just do what's best for you at the end of the day. A lot of people talking rhetoric and craziness, and if they are, just allow them to. And you talk what you think is very beneficial to the earth.
Absolutely. Be your best you. That's how I leave it today. Just be your best you. And if impacting somebody is your best you, that's a great you to be. Shout out to Roanoke. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Jersey. And if your birthday is today, happy birthday to you. Birthday. Until tomorrow, everybody, God bless.
This summer vacation, find adventure at Apple Ridge Farm Academic Summer Camp. Exciting hands-on experiences for 6 to 16-year-olds with daily learning and outdoor fun. Kids love the hiking, climbing towers, zip lines, high and low ropes courses, swimming, and tennis. Moms like that their kids are learning programming, reading, music, and environmental education and leadership skills. Free to qualifying youth with sliding scale fees also available. For more information, including free health screenings, visit appleridge.org or call. Apple Ridge Farm, helping kids grow since 1978.
Faith for a Cure has a fourfold mission rooted in the cure. We care about the cause. We unite people with people. We partner with researchers in order to provide the most current information for persons living with sickle cell anemia in order to educate and spread awareness about this disease. Learn more about sickle cell anemia at www.faithforacure.org.